Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This video is a video about the narcissist and their gaslighting. As gaslighting is one of the more common forms of a narcissist manipulation, yet when we are unaware of what this is, it isn't easy to see it happening to us while we live it. However, with more awareness, once we do know, we can spot it a mile away. Gaslighting is psychological manipulation to distort someone's reality, to make someone doubt themselves and reality so much that they feel like they're going crazy, often by the very person who's sending them that way, who's gaslighting them. The narcissist saying things such as, "You're crazy," so that we doubt ourselves and doubt our reality all the more. Some of the more common gaslighting phrases are, "You're crazy, that didn't happen, you need a mental evaluation, you need help, it was only a joke, you're too sensitive, not my problem, you're overreacting, I told you last week, how can you not remember, you're losing your mind, you must be imagining things, you're so insecure, you have trust issues." A narcissist mindset consists of, "That didn't happen, I never said that, it's not my fault, and you made me do it," which is why they seem able to gaslight others with such ease. Often they are lacking in cognitive reflection skills, so once a narcissist has made their mind up about something, to them, that's their reality and it becomes their truth. Why most, if given enough rope, will tangle themselves up in their own web of lies. When it comes to a narcissist, if you try to have a conversation that might potentially call them out on some of their behaviour, we end up with the word salad being thrown our way, which when we don't see what's happening, leaves us all the more confused, especially if we just ask them a simple question. Like, how was your day? But because they're incredibly secretive, they don't want to answer this question. However, I wouldn't recommend questioning a narcissist. The narcissist personality disorder is on a spectrum, and some can be extremely dangerous. Those who lack empathy, you need to be careful around, so no contact would be the best approach. I do believe some know exactly what they are doing. Others, it's just an instinctive pattern of behaviour to protect themselves. Either way, they've been that way a long time. It's who they are. If you cannot go no contact due to shared custody or cutting off genuine family members, then most narcissists will still try to control and gaslight you. So the next best approach is to know their manipulation, understand their manipulative games so well in your own mind that it no longer impacts who you are or your reality, so that it no longer impacts your emotions, or even when it impacts your emotions, so you know how to deal with your own emotions. Narcissists are thieves of joy. They want to steal everything from you, including taking your own mental and physical health. They want to keep you under their toxic spell, keep you locked in a trance, a state of confusion, and often isolated from others for support, so you cannot go for a reality check from others. You can only go to the narcissist. So you have no one to rely on or turn to other than the narcissist. A narcissist wants to take your confidence away from you. They want to steal your voice. With gaslighting, as you begin to doubt yourself and doubt events and reality all the more, you become too afraid to speak up for yourself, continually questioning yourself, overthinking everything, ruminating about everything and anything. Narcissists achieve this in various forms of manipulation. They will criticize you, use your insecurities against you. They will invalidate you, saying something happened when it didn't, or something did when it did not. They will deny the facts. They will blame you. They will shame you. They will criticize you. They will judge you. They will guilt trip you. They will put fear into you. Anything they can to sink you further under their spell, a narcissist will. They are like a virus that affects everything about who you were and who you are. They don't have to affect who you want to become. Narcissists have to remain above all others and in control, even if they know exactly what happened, if it criticizes them, if it goes against them, or if they fear losing control, if they fear abandonment, if they fear consequences for their actions. They will lie, deny, and deny some more. They will switch all the blame onto you to escape taking responsibility, to avoid taking accountability, leaving you with more self-doubt and more unanswered questions. No one throws a bigger tantrum than a narcissist who's losing control of someone else's mind. With a lot of what a narcissist says, it often comes down to your word against theirs. If you can keep communication with a third party present via email or messages, so you have written evidence. If not, especially if you're at the start of learning about their manipulative games, or you might need evidence in the future, keep a written diary. So when they're making you doubt something they did or did not say, or something you did or did not say, you can check this. You can tell a narcissist you'll think about something, and later down the line they will tell you that you agreed to something you didn't even agree to. So when it comes to making childcare arrangements with a narcissist, you need to keep something written, and so that you have got the actual events going down. Your mindset is also key. They are not in charge of you. They are not in charge of how you feel. They are not in charge of your emotions. Your mind controls your emotions, and you control your mind. Take back control of your mind every step of each and every day until you are your life or who you want to be. So if they're trying to confuse you, you know exactly what happened. Look inward to yourself. Give yourself the closure. Give yourself the answers. Do not respond or react or ask them. A narcissist will not suddenly say, oh yes, sorry, you're right, I was wrong, my mistake. That doesn't compute within their minds. They don't make mistakes. To them, any mistakes they made is your fault. They will just keep going for an argument or to change the conversation onto something you've not done, or how crazy you are, how forgetful you are. You have to learn to look after yourself and leave the narcissist to their own false reality. You do not have to defend yourself or rationalise yourself to those who are committed to using your words against you. This is only giving them more attention, more reactions, and more ammunition to use against you. The more you defend yourself to a narcissist, the more they will become offensive and twist everything against you, keeping their control over your thoughts and your feelings. Just know what you know and leave them be. The only person you need to answer to is yourself. When you do have to communicate with a narcissist, do your best to stay relaxed. Do not show them any emotion. Look just over their right ear. If they are reasonable, be reasonable. If they're being negative or hurtful, do not engage. Just like two wrongs don't make a right, two people locked in negativity don't bring either happiness. You can scream and cry and let those emotions out once they have left the building. This is why it's best to stick to limited contact, messages and emails, especially at the start. Some narcissists are dangerous, so it would need to be no contact. George Bernard Shaw, never wrestle with pigs. You both get dirty and the pig likes it. If you say, it was like this, a narcissist will say, you're wrong. If there's a reason you need to respond, just say something like, that's okay. I know you and I think differently. My opinion is for me and yours is for you. And then leave it at that. It's not going to compute within that narcissist's mind. That's more for you to gather your own thoughts that, yes, we think differently. That's their opinion. That's for them. My opinion's for me. When they're having a dig at you, when they're trying to pull you down, things like, that's your opinion of me, however, it's not mine, and recognise that That's their opinion. They're entitled to their opinion. What are they trying to do with their opinion? Are they trying to influence you into feeling negative about yourself? Just because they're trying to influence you into feeling negative about yourself doesn't mean you have to take that on board. That opinion is for them. It is not for you. When they're twisting things around about your feelings, then when they're trying to guilt trip you, just respond, I'm sorry you feel that way. Yes, narcissistic people do use this one, and I'm all for treating people how you want to be treated. However, with a narcissist, sometimes you have to treat them on a level they understand. They don't understand our communication. We can learn to understand theirs and communicate through their words to them. They'll probably still not see. However, we have to recognise that when they're guilt-tripping us because they feel entitled to have their own way. So we can feel bad that they feel that way. So it's truthful. We are sorry they feel that way. However, we're not going to bow down to their manipulation. Always remain calm and forever remain firm with your own values and your own beliefs. Create your own boundaries and stick to them around narcissistic people. No response is always the best response, yet sometimes it's not that simple. You need firm boundaries of what you will and will not accept from others. Your no needs to mean no. Any form of communication with a narcissist is a game to them. There is no middle ground and no compromise. It's their way or you will be punished way. To a narcissist, they must win, and they must win at all costs to you. Leave them with their own mindset, as they only want to argue and drag you under with them. In any given situation, when they believe they can get one over on you, they will pounce and they will do it. So you have to stick with non-emotional, to the point, business-like responses. You have to relearn your own values and belief system, build up your own self-esteem, and no longer let the narcissist affect you. They will use things such as triangulation to gaslight you. They will come at you and say, even they think everyone thinks you're unreasonable. Responses like, well, that's what they want to think. Let them think. I know differently. Or you could go with, that's because I am unreasonable. They don't like it when we don't defend ourselves to them. Again, you must stick to your own thoughts and your own beliefs. Whoever they're saying has spoken about you in that way probably hasn't. A narcissist is always trying to trick you. If someone has spoken negatively about you, they are often under the narcissist spell or have been tricked by the narcissist, and most likely are becoming one of the narcissist's unwitting flying monkeys and enablers. They will have been fed countless lies about you and are just another one of the narcissist's enablers. Leave them to it. When a narcissist accuses you of doing things that you know you have not done, just say that's possible, or just say okay. Most narcissists often have a lack of awareness about themselves, about others' feelings, and about reality. They cannot accept others' opinions or points of view. They must remain in control of you. Most are extremely good at lying and blame shifting, so you have to learn not to react, as it only gives them more to use against you. The best response is no response, and leave them to it. Often with a narcissist, they will leave you more frustrated. When you respond to them, when you defend yourself to them, they will leave you more frustrated, more confused, more lost, more hurt. The less you communicate with these people, the happier you will become. To become free, you need to understand the narcissist just wants your attention and your emotional reactions so that they can use your reactions as distractions from their actions. They want to keep control over your life and keep your mind all over the place, with them constantly in your thoughts. You do not and you cannot control what they think or what they do by changing who you are or how you react around them. You can not change a narcissist into a happier person that understands you. You cannot change them into a better person. You cannot change who you are as a person to change them back into the person they sold themselves to be. You can, however, learn to leave them be. Let them do what they want to do. You can learn to ignore them, create a new and much happier life for you. You can learn not to react. The less reaction they get, the more likely they are to leave you alone. They may try to up their games. As long as you continue not to play, they should eventually leave you alone. Instead of reacting to them, put that time and effort into yourself. With narcissistic work colleagues or family, try to avoid them as much as possible. Don't feed their ego. Respect their manipulation for who they are and leave them to it. When they use children, the more they don't get reactions from you through what they do to the children, the faster they will stop with those games with the children. Let your children know they have a right to their own reality and their own opinions. Do not fight fire with fire by telling the children your version. The children just end up caught in the middle with no one to turn to. If children know they can come to you without the fear of judgment, they will grow a lot stronger and a lot wiser for it. Parenting isn't easy at the best of times. It can be even more draining when the other parent is simply counter-parenting. So get rest, look after yourself, get a support system in place for yourself, someone or somewhere you can reach out to and not feel so alone. Be who you want to be. You can and you will overcome this. I shall link in the video description who you have to be to keep a narcissist happy. Thank you very much for listening. If you are looking for further understanding and help overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have an online guide available. I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the description. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.